On the last episode of DanganRonpa 2, Goodbye Despair.
I'm gonna find the person who did this to you, Ibuki, I swear.
Today's case
is it medicine or social skill? Alright, everybody. Now let's just cut this shit. What's going on, everybody? We're here another episode of DanganRonpa 2. Goodbye Despair. I don't know why I'm saying Goodbye Despair. I don't even know why the game is called Goodbye Despair. Because Despair ain't went nowhere, right? We're literally tasked with seeing friends die because of a stupid fucking teddy bear. I've drunk 3 Cokes trying to calm down. And, normally it helps. Not today. Because one of my favorite characters, who I like a lot, is looking like she's the killer. Because the more I look at shit, oh, you know what? Let's talk to everybody before I go off.
That's weird.
Nature, the collective will of the world.
I can't believe you haven't noticed that aberrant thing. They refuse to lift their heads up for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky. There's something up there. Okay, let's skip that up.
Hajime.
This might be ignorant enough for me to ask, but will you listen to what I gotta say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a... Yo! Dude, do we have true bullets yet? We do not. Look! Where's she at? Alright. Will you slow it down? Think. Talk. If we're using common sense here, like, with the bag over her head, it didn't even look like it was a Ibuki. The first time, it didn't look like it was a Ibuki. Because Ibuki's hair is way longer. Whereas, when I saw, when Hajime walked in, I immediately knew it was a Ibuki. When we saw that video, I didn't think it was a Ibuki. I didn't know who the fuck it was. But now I know why. It's her. It's her. It's her. It's her. Like, cause when I saw the bag, oh nigga, the fucking hiccups again, dude. See, remember I said that shit? Something's gonna happen with Makan. I saw hiccup and shit. God damn it, dude. Cause it's like when I saw, you know, like Ibuki, like right when we walked in, I knew it was Ibuki, and then on the video, I didn't feel like that was Ibuki, and it didn't make sense. Like, I didn't see the strands of white in her hair or nothing, you know? And Ibuki's hair would have been coming out way longer. You see? I don't know. It's just... They killed Ibuki, man. I need to reach the truth before the incident. For the sake of this, dedicating my body to an even greater hope. Oh, God, not this.
Wow.
See, I just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm telling him anything.
How unfortunate.
Look at my baby Chiaki. Stepladder is tipped over on its side. Must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. See, look at the hair! The hair don't look like it belonged to Ibuki, man. It don't. Is that a blood stain? Look, there's a blood stain around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it means the blood came from Hiyoko. That means, yeah.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A blood stain that belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other. That's because it don't fucking go here.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. And I know that it wasn't. And I know where it was. Or not even where it was. Where it came from. It's probably obtained from the supermarket. Look, it says Rocket Punch. You're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
Oh.
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? It would be a mystery if all the answers came easy. Hajime, I'm keeping a whole buck with you. Like, some of this shit, I feel like I already know. And it hurts my heart. Because, basically, now that I'm fixed that that wasn't Ibuki in that video, and I'm feeling like that was Makan, because, let's look at the report cards again. I mean, Akane has long hair, but it doesn't even look like that, you know? Like, her shit curls. Whereas Makan's is straight. That's straight hair. Like, Ibuki and Makan have straight hair. She got curly hair. And she's the only person that has long, dark hair. So it couldn't have been nobody else. Because I don't think that was Ibuki in that video. Like, the hair didn't even look like hers. Like, and you didn't see none of the white little streaks or nothing. Like, nah, dude, that don't make any sense. Music venue curtain. Ibuki. God damn it. Ibuki. What's this on Ibuki's feet? Okay, look. Alright, look. Alright, we already established I look at case closed, I'm a smart person. But if her... Slow down. If there are blood on her... If that's blood on her shoes, right? Okay. Alright. So I just pieced up two things. If there's blood on her shoes, that means Hiyoko. That means Hiyoko died first. Because where the fuck would the blood come from, right? And then, even if that is the case, there's another thing that doesn't match up. If Ibuki really killed herself on this stepladder, I'm throwing air quotes, why was there no blood on the stepladder steps? Nah, bro. I didn't notice when they were hanging, but he got blood on them. There were no external injuries on Ibuki. Of course it belongs to Hiyoko. God damn it, Hajime's a feed.
Damn right.
Hajime, can I talk to you for a second? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was a... Bitch, I knew it was Ibuki immediately. Look at that! Dude! Now look. Perfect. This is what I needed. You might call this cheating, but fuck it. Look at that. Look at the pole. Look how big it is. Look how fucking big it is. That's not right. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Dude, she was hiding Hiyoko. Hiyoko's there right now. It's just we don't see her. I don't know how she's hiding her, but dude, it's way bigger than what it should be. There's no way I'm not crazy. And like I said with the like what I said with Ibuki, like you see the strands of hair, you see like the little white parts and the black parts. And then another thing, why the fuck would she... Okay. So look, we already considered the fact that it's like, it's not making any sense. It's like, alright, so I see Ibuki's hair, right? And I know it's Ibuki, but the thing is, why the fuck would she use a mask? I mean, why would she put a bag on her head if she was just gonna kill herself? I mean, she would have just did it right then and there. And I feel like that's unnecessary. Like, if someone was gonna kill themselves, they wouldn't have cared. So it's like that doesn't make any sense either. Fuck, dude. I knew that was Ibuki right away, dude. Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up. No, dude.
Well,
there's no time. Now look at that. No time of death written in the Monokuma file. I wonder why. So I wasn't really sure who died first. But there you go. I know exactly who died first. Hiyoko died first because where the fuck would the blood come from? On Ibuki's sandals. I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. Like look at that. Like, I just, like that hair just doesn't seem long enough for Ibuki. It don't seem right to me. And then, like I'm saying, like with the whole using a candle at a music venue, like, wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? Hell no, G. No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in the video must have been coming from this candle. candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but you know, I'm crazy. You know, I have crazy moments. I have smart moments. But look what he said. They didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have used the stage lighting. I was in theater. I know how that shit works. Why the fuck would they use a candle? So, I literally feel like this person, this nameless person, is dejecting at this point. And that they're trying to make this, look like something else. Like that what we saw was happening here, but I'm almost convinced at this point it was at the conference room. And if it was at the conference room, it's Makan. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that this music venue has a storage room, that's where I need to go. That's literally where I need to go. There shouldn't have been any rope in here. Which means it was obtained from the supermarket. Did the killer bring it from there? It means anybody could have obtained this rope. I wonder if that's true. Huh? I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? What happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well...
Yes, she had no external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
So Ibuki died by hanging herself. Nah, Hajime. You might not have seen it. Nah. I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. I don't believe that, Nagito. Jeez. As usual, I have no idea what he does. No, it's definitely a clue. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head. For what? It's like he doesn't immediately say what I'm saying, but then he says it. Why did she have a hemp bag on her head? If she was gonna do it, she would have had a bag on her head. And this came from the damn movie theater. It came from the movie theater. Oh, dude. Alright, whoa. Whoa. Hey, why can't I, look. Oh, what? Hold up. There's something on the floor, you see it? Yoko's body is suspended against the pillar. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape. She looked like she was... Damn it. Her neck looked like it stopped bleeding. Probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. Why is Yoko's kimono like this? Yeah. It's like she couldn't put it on. Damn, that's weird. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? You see that? Look, dude, look. He's literally helping you out. I mean, I'm hitting it right now already. Like, look at it. Look at the pillar. It's way fatter than what it was. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was in.
No,
Bitch!
that's wrong.
Hiyoko was dead. Hiyoko was already dead, dude. Damn, Hajime is so fucking stupid. If it's even possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, you have a minute? You in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Actually,
You look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside her kimono. That's exactly it. Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know. Don't fuck with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now she's dead? If you don't want to do it, I'll just ask somebody else.
Hey!
Hey! Like, bro. Yo, what's up? Well, there's something I want you to do for me. Looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. Can you feel around for that? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful
Now
thing.
then.
Akane reached through the duct tape, binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight, I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh,
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
Looks different from the keys to the cottage. So maybe this is her motel room key. Key to her... Yeah.
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trip been more towards the front of her kimono, so we noticed it earlier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along.
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. Sure, there are several mysteries regarding her body, but just hear me out for a sec. Out of all of those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on her neck. It's McCon, dude. Had the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Let's talk to Chiaki. Chiaki's a very smart girl. She's sad. Her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face. Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty.
hey.
See, look, take a close look at the floor.
See?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. You're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped out. Wait, this isn't something, it's blood, dude.
Yep.
Oh, well, the blood stain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from
But
here.
still.
Rather, what's strange is what did the killer try to hide? Why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So,
If they weren't trying to hide it, they would have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped out the blood stain is long as bodies nearby. There's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a blood stain. So what was the killer trying to hide? You know what they were trying to hide? They were trying to make it look like... Well, they were basically trying to make it look like the video that they did was here. Because if there was a lot of blood on the floor, it would have contradicted the video that we saw. I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanging body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw had a dim candlelit ambiance to it, and it didn't look like the lighting was used at all. Well, why didn't they use the lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them? Of course that would have inconvenienced them, because they weren't at the fucking music venue. Oh,
So you have a piece.
oh, dude. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. He was saying this earlier. Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper. Dude! They use this to spin the shit around and wrap the shit! That's what the fuck happened!
I can see it! Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
Jumpy. You know, if I wasn't so mad, I would be like, yo. But, I'm so mad. Choo. Choo choo. Started running around this slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was definitely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. That was amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
Pitiful.
They're my four dark devils of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper?
Fine.
Seems to be some kind of thick paper, though. It does not have a special. It doesn't have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. Nah, dude. That's a fucking clue. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some sort of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. So, what you telling me is that they wrapped it around like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, using that, and I think it moves? So that may very well be what happened. This looks like the music menu's AC unit. That's right. You might be able to adjust the high air in the music menu with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. But the thing is, when we asked her about Ibuki, she act like she didn't even want to go and let us see Ibuki. That's weird, man. I really don't. Oh my god. I want to be wrong. I really do. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms, and I noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyahiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. It was nice of me. Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. It's a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. And with that being said, I'm hurt, because now she's trying to establish alibis. But the thing is, she was with me, like, before the announcement. Like, that doesn't really justify anything, in my personal opinion. See, we were together until you went to the on-call room. We were together until just a little before the Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. I don't believe that. It's just like, if it's alright, if I can continue with my autopsy. If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. Spare my life at least. I don't get it. Shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
And of course they broke the camera because they didn't want us to see
This too.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology goddamn, is at play here. What do you mean? Even if they know they're not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroy the camera. Seems plausible enough. It hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera? That's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Look. Dude. Okay, look. Oh my god. Look, move this. Look, that's the curtain that was there. You see the orange one? The one that looks like Garfield a little bit? That was the original curtain that was there. And this I think was literally wrapped around Hiyoko's body, and that's why it looked like that. That's what I think happened. Oh god. Wait a minute. You know what I just realized? Hold on. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf, it looks like wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers plastered all over the front side of the wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper, I'm pretty sure, is the piece that we just found because of Gundam. Looks a little torn, but what does this mean? Okay. You know what's the scary part? Look, y'all. Look. Okay, that's some scary shit. And it only helps me out even more. You see the mirror? You see the mirror, right? Look in the mirror, right? You see what's there? But what's not here? The stepladder, for some dumbass reason, is still in the image of the mirror. But remember, there were 2 stepladders here. You see this? The stepladder, for some reason, is still in the mirror. I don't know why, but it made me remember the stepladders were here. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them. Dude, wait a minute. It looks like it's a lot less. Compared to the last time, it looks like there are less stickers. I just said that. No, good buddy, you're not. No, it was definitely taller. Did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape biting Hiyoko. They probably all came from the storage room. That's what I was saying. Like, if I can go into the storage room, I'll figure something out. And the fucking paper was in here. And like I said, with the Garfield curtain, even that was there. This might be... There might be other things from the storage room that they use for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you just want to confuse me. I'm not siding with the killer, you know? I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope.
But...
That's the main reason why.
man.
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying?
Hajime.
I still don't quite understand the details of what happened. If you explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Nah, you just gonna try to confuse us. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
Mean. Damn it.
That's the whoa, you see his eyes? The despair shit? The main reason why I can't overlook this case this time, huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? And it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. As he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Dude, like, I'm just tripping off the fact that the reflection of the step ladders and they're not here. Like, you can see the little lights on the floor, but... You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. I guess that's everything in this storage room, I guess. Dude, is he not going to talk about the reflection of the step ladders that's clearly not here? That's crazy. I'm glad, because I almost forgot. I remember there being two of them, but I almost forgot.
Damn right.
Did you take a look at this?
Huh?
What? Look at what's in front of the door. It's a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue, right? And it won't open. The only thing we can do is force our way through. You pull an Akihiko. I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the four of us, and it's crazy because I would have said that, but I was so hurt because it's Sabuki, man. Doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We gotta try. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I exited, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If the stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You think the drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. And how was the killer able to get out? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. They locked the door from the inside. The killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
It?
You know, don't they use tricks like that in a lot of mystery dramas and stuff? Yeah, he's not one. That's the case. There might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible,
I've
but
listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Jockey, she hitting the Phoenix right, bro. That was a kind of cool entrance. Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it? Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch. You see? You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber. Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Oh my god! Why is she eating it? Why are you putting it in your mouth? Oh my god! It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? This chewiness. I see, this thing must be a glob now, but it doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the doors. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. She actually spat the knob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit of about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Alright, with this, we might be close to finished investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to McCon. I need to make sure to get the autopsy results. To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
Got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat. I'm just keep it all, but who else would know this? Besides a person in the medical field. Who else would know this? I don't know if Chiaki would know this. I don't think Fuyuhiko would know this. Gundam's stupid ass wouldn't know this. Sonya, maybe? Because she watches a lot of horror stuff, but that doesn't, like in a horror film, they're not investigating dead bodies. So it's like, nobody would know this except for a detective and or someone in the medical field. I'm about to cry again. Because of the heat. Is that possible? Hajime's a fucking idiot. If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. He covered up the time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
What?
Even if the heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree, as long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. No. If you learned anything from the first DanganRonpa, nothing is what it seems. And I'm telling you right now, Hiyoko died first. Because where the fuck would the blood come from under her slippers? Like, why? How? Whose blood? Who else's blood? And this ain't like this guy, fuck, another Nisa game, but that's beside the point. This ain't like this is DanganRonpa 1, where Mifumi had blood packs in the fucking refrigerator. No, this was real blood. This was blood from someone. No, Hajime, you're wrong. No, like, this is the part where Nagito or Makoto from the first game will look at him and be like,
No,
Bitch!
that's wrong.
like, he already starting off on the wrong foot. First it was Hiyoko and then Ibuki. As long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. Damn. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like
Do you
that?
have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then it is possible that one more person might have been killed.
This too.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a second. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One person needed to be killed? What? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could get killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. He's gonna make a new rule. On this killing school trip, the same bracket can only kill a maximum of 2 people. You mean you added a new rule? Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the bracket will be able to secure easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your behind your brains. If it's a maximum of 2 people, then that means there can be no more killings. since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think about someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Yikes. Did not think about that.
So.
Never thought about that. Like, I said, well, I mean, there were 2 killers. There were 2 killers in well, I ain't gonna say nothing, but like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean there are 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person,
I
right?
am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on the majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens. Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow. I don't like that.
Alright, fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, you'd figure out who the mastermind is. So he just straight up said there's a mastermind here.
This is kind of depressing.
I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should have just shut up and gone back to my cave. Hey, look what he said though. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. See, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. So with this, I guess that narrows things down a little. No.
Yep.
Yep, that makes things a little easier. No.
Fine.
Oh. Plus the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people.
Face your
Means a 3rd victim would be impossible. You guys keep saying this and it sounds strange to me. What are you talking about, an imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously? Seen what?
Oh.
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. And the imitation is, of course, it's an imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see Nagito definitely said something about that. It could be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. You should come by later. I'll go first and, wait for you. Yeah, the movie theater.
You...
I see you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Yeah, I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
Right.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there on time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. Yeah, dude. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. So we're gonna end it right here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh my goodness. I think it's McCollum. Like, I hate that. I hate that. Like these 3 minus Chiaki, like these were my favorite 3 girls in this game. Like one, like Chiaki's one. And you got, they're tied for 2. And then Ibuki 3. Yeah. I'm hurt. So we're gonna end it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until then, catch you guys later.